Roy, so you were captain when we entered UEFA, you were captain when we won Nations League D, and then now more history under your captaincy. How did it feel?
Really good. Like you rightly say, another historic moment for Gibraltar football. I think it was something which we've been building towards. It's been tough. When we got promoted to Group C, I think it was a big jump. I mean, when you know, with all respect to the Group D opponents, Group C is full of experienced national teams with a great history behind them. And I don't think anyone would have expected us to really get any points on board. It just shows you how well we've done. That after 3 games we have got a point on the board and a goal as well. So really happy with that, and the team's very happy with it too.
It was a tough start against Georgia, but then 2 amazing performances. We can say what triggered that sort of change in the team, that reaction.
Well, like you say, it was a tough start in Georgia. To be fair though, I think Georgia have also improved from the previous times we've met them, and it shows by, if you look at their results as well. I mean, not only did they beat us by 4 goals, but I think they beat Bulgaria and Macedonia. So, and they've beaten them quite comfortably too. I mean, they've got 9 points in the group, and like I said, it shows you how far they've come as well. But yeah, it was a tough welcome to the group, and one which the boys wanted to put right instantly. I think we built on our performance in the second game, beat Macedonia, and grew with that one against Bulgaria as well. I think we were slightly unfortunate against Macedonia. I think we could have got something out of that one as well. It's also obviously playing at home. Our surface suits us, as does when we play away. It suits the opposition. So yeah, all in all, it's been good.
We've seen as well a change of system. For you as a centre back, how does that system impact your play?
It's different playing. You know, obviously when you play with 5 at the back, from a defensive perspective, it's more comfortable in a way, because you have more. Well, you've got more defenders to defend with. When we play with 4, I find that there's obviously more men in midfield that allows us, when it's possible, to keep possession a little bit better in going forward. Saying that, it's very tough to do that at this level. You know, it's easier said than done. We're playing against teams which are, you know, very strong nations in football, with very good players who play in top leagues, and you know, time on the ball is not as much as we're used to in domestic league, and you know, you've got to be sharp, you've got to be focused, you've got to be concentrated to be able to keep possession. I think like I said, we've built on that since the Georgia game. I'm not sure if the change of tactics has been the reason why that's happened. We have played games with 5 at the back where we've kept the ball as well. But yeah, you know, when you have 5 in the midfield, and maybe Liam who can float in between the lines as well, if we can get him on the ball, he makes us tick a lot. And yeah, well, you know, I'm not sure what formation we'll use tomorrow, but yeah, the 4-5-1 seems to have worked the last 2 games, and then see if we can build on that.
On tomorrow's North Macedonia, you said that we've come up against them, performed very well, and we're unlucky not to come away with more. Do you think our performance at the Victoria is going to be playing on their minds?
Yeah, I think Macedonia were expecting a more easier game if they would have looked at our game against Georgia. I think we surprised them a little, and you know, you could tell by their celebration when they scored the second goal how happy they were to have sealed their win there. It's a big ask for us as well. You know, it's the 4th game. It's been hard. You know, we're not used to this standard, and to play so continuously with such short time to recover. Playing on the grass surface is also going to be a big task for us, as it always is. And I'm sure from their point of view, they're going to want to put things right as well. So we know we're in for a very big battle tomorrow. Hopefully we'll be confident, or take a lot of confidence from our last 2 performances, and you know, try and give a good account of ourselves.
And lastly, if we look at the squad, there's a big range between experience and youth coming through. How happy are you with that blend that we're seeing now, and the prospects that are being integrated more and more in the squad?
Yeah, very happy. I think it's well, like you said before, there's a lot of different ages now coming through, and a lot of young boys who are coming through and really putting in some very, very strong performances. I mentioned Juju, for example, who for me has been incredible in the last 2 games, especially. A young lad who's worked very hard, and you can tell in his performances he seems to be growing with every game. And it's not just Juju. I mean, you can mention Ethan Brito, Jace Olivero. I mentioned a lot of them actually, who deserve a lot of credit, because people don't see the amount of work that goes in on a day-to-day to be able to play and perform like they're performing right now. They seem to be growing in confidence with every game, much better in possession, and it's those type of players that we need to develop, and if we're going to see Gibraltar move to the next level, those are the boys who are going to take us forward. So the more young boys who come through and make that jump into the senior team, the better.